Sorry, that's a complete non sequitur to do that when you're starting stream.
You're fine.
There's a Squeenix game that's built. It's like 3D models, but put into like physically made environments. I don't know how to describe that in a way. Basically, they make like little dioramas, and then they film the dioramas to be the environment for the game.
Okay.
It's actually quite cool.
Got any pictures or?
Yeah, it took me a second to realize what I was looking at, and I'm like, that looks really odd. It's like weird AR BS, but like I actually quite like the idea of it being done this way. But they've just done a crossover in the Mog Station for cosmetics, I think, for this game. Can I get a stream, Xeno, by the way?
Yes.
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 What that actually means is no.
Yeah, I'm just not there yet. Give me a second.
He's being slow, chat.
That's not here. Oh, Chad is here. Never mind.
Chat, scream at him. Scream!
BTS isn't on yet. Still trying to.
Thank you.
I assume it's gonna,
I have been considering... Sorry, Karen, you
I
say.
assume it's going to do that thing where it pauses whenever I click off the...
Probably, but we'll make do. That's fine.
It hasn't? Okay, no.
Oh, is that already out?
Well,
What?
That game we've posted is.
No, I don't. I think it's soonish.
It said 5th of December 2024.
Oh, perhaps then, yeah.
2024?
Yeah, 2024.
What? That doesn't sound right. I swear I only saw it recently.
Maybe
Oh,
global?
experience an enhanced version of... Oh, it came out already years ago. It was 2021. God, I thought this was a recent thing. My apologies.
All good in the hood. Hi, Jack.
I might play 10. I kind of fancy playing an older one.
Yep, stream it.
I should do.
Yeah, you
honestly,
should.
I've been very lazy with the streaming at the moment. I didn't do one today because I was doing this evening. Well, I slept really shit. I had to get up and go and get my hair cut.
Oh.
I hate haircuts, man. I generally look better with longer hair, and then I get my hair cut, and they never do it right. And I have to get used to the change. Not bald.
No,
No,
you
I
should,
am.
though.
I'm bald.
Yeah, you know.
Solution.
Bald.
I think bald me would be upsetting.
You get used to it.
Yeah, I just mean upsetting for other people.
Nah.
You get used to it.
I think I'd look a bit like the little kid in X-Men 3: The Last Stand. The one who like turns off superpowers.
Nod and agree.
Have you not seen it?
Yeah, but it was an awful movie, so I forgot it.
It was an awful movie, but you've still seen it.
So much potential.
Wasted.
I remember there was a bald kid that they got the powers for the turning off, but I don't really remember what they looked like.
It was just a bald kid.
Bald.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot I actually zoomed in. You need to talk to Vanar at the exit of this place.
Then all the
we're gonna get
cutscenes
a
will play.
20-minute cutscene.
Then
Yay!
I was left behind.
Lots of we're gonna get a really dense lore drop right at the start of the session.
F yeah.
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 But that's crazy if we're getting cutscenes now. I mean, normally the massive cutscene is at the end of the content, you know.
Well, not always.
Oh.
This is a lot of. I mean, you got to think this is like the end of a whole.
No, this has
story.
been such a good zone. I loved it.
I adore this expansion. I think it's better than most of the others, but I know it only insofar as it has a lot of build-up, payoff.
No, I've been loving this one more than. God, what are we on?
We're
We're on Endwalker. We did Shadowbringers. We did
Shadowbringers. Yeah, everyone says like Shadowbringers was great, and I can see it was doing something different, but this has just been more interesting to me. It just yeah, it's
Shadowbringers
done a lot.
is sort of necessary to make this work. But
Yeah.
I also kind of I don't know. I take issue with the idea of like running off to a different world when there was a perfectly serviceable story to tell already.
Yeah, that just felt like a quick exit stage left or quick. Ed, here's a not.
It's
I don't
basically
mean it
just
mean way, but here's a filler arc. But it
exposition.
wasn't. But you know, what I mean.
It kind of is, but in in a way that it like fills in gaps.
Are we ready?
Yes, go for it.
40 minutes of cutscenes. Your time in this age is drawing to an end. Upon speaking to Venonat, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Alright, so pub.
You should do the stream one.
Assume it's voiced?
Yeah.
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home.
Hither. Your face!
Oh, I forgot about the stupid helmet.
Need to change that.
Yeah, you
Yes.
can
This
fix
is
yourself up after this.
yeah. This is where we part ways. Perhaps I should stay and help. No, I'm gonna go with yes. This is where we part ways. Nod.
May
So
you and
dumb.
yours emerge triumphant. Make use of the knowledge you have gained, that your days in Elpis and our friend's sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteion free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us.
The Thursday then, yeah.
We must be
Thursday?
ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done.
Wait, which button does is? Nope. This button? Nope. Okay.
In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control. I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold.
Here, have a list.
Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. Were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe. Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come. Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation. Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist. And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteion at her nest. We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead.
I stick. Nod.
Nod.
Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us.
Hello, Lucifer.
You may find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friend's memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end. As you move forward, so too will I, as will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise.
Fucking hell, that helmet, man.
Fare you well,
Fucking amazing.
my light of the future. Till we meet again.
Oh, screen staring. I need my eye patch back.
Yeah, you definitely both need to sort out your glamour as well, because we're getting to the end. You gotta look cool for the final bit.
You're right. Double eye.
You can go back to dumb shit in Endwalker. Not Endwalker, Dawn Trail, but... Actually, you need beachwear. Beachwear, Joanna.
So, just eye patches?
Yeah, eye patches over her boobs.
Over her
Oh, this
butt.
reminds me of
From
Mobius.
this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandania.
They also like doing the whole like flying through time visiony thingies. I miss Mobius.
Hi, Rosa. I can see the future.
We're getting big exposition, Horizon.
Oh, that's good music.
Lucifer, exclamation mark points.
Yep.
I need to change the title of this stream.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. Where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before.
I love the random monsters they come up with. They are
The
great.
song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song
Mustache teeth.
of the end.
The boys!
That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate.
The
That
timing on
day,
that as well.
Mankind saw
Yeah.
half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiark. And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days. yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
This is all wrong! Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it! We won't accept it! It will be ours again! A world free of sorrow!
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
O mighty Zodiac! God, born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer.
Blue eyes.
Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
Blue eyes, white Hydralin.
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
Lands that stretched on forever.
Man, this voice
Skies
actor
one
sucked.
could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people.
Sword of
Beacons
revealing light.
Light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk.
Oh my god. I'm reading chat. There's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh jokes at the moment with like blue eyes white woman.
Nice one, chat.
And if you get all three of them, you get blue eyes ultimate woman.
Loving the slow degradation of her, like with the dust on her face, look really good.
The inside of the pot of greed.
All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment. I birth a world of suffering to mire and plague.
Edgelord,
One
1000.
fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question.
She's the dark magician girl.
Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die? As fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured. To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you. To find joy even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love that. That was amazing.
An intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Yes, despite you ruining it, chat. That mask. More horns.
I assume we get banned because of this. It just shows how good it was, despite our interruptions.
Oh. So, if I'm correct in understanding, basically that was a cutscene that showed Venonat going, no, we need sorrow, we need sadness. We need all this shit.
So I think what you had when her casting her beam into the sun with all those people there,
Yeah.
that was basically showing her or representing her then becoming Hydaelyn. And in theory, what Hydaelyn's job has been all these years is to gimp everyone and to endure with everyone the suffering of being mortal.
Right.
And obviously, over time, you know, they keep saying how like Hydaelyn's gotten weaker and everything. And obviously, I think we haven't really seen that. You know, I always assumed that there was like Zodiac, and Zodiac was made from like half the population, and like Hydaelyn must have been of equal strength or whatever. But in theory, it was just Venat the whole time.
Yeah.
And so she's just endured this, and her spirit has been just getting weaker and weaker as she's just been enduring millennia and millennia of this. You know, and obviously she sees everyone on the star and sees them suffering endlessly, and
I mean, it might kind of indicate why, Zodiac on the moon was enough to keep the Dynamis at bay, but like Hydaelyn on her own isn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Zodiac's been smashed for ages now.
What do you mean ages?
Because the bit on the moon, they were putting it back together on the moon.
Hello. I'm back.
Were they putting it back together on the moon? I thought it was trapped.
Yeah,
in
Zodiac
the
on the moon was in fragments, and they were like 3/8 of the way back to putting it back together, I think.
Were they?
Yeah, right, Zale?
I don't know about exact numbers, but pieces of it had returned, but not all of it.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
But even so, in that fragmented form, maybe also with Hydaelyn, that was enough to keep the
Because of the calamities. Is that what we're talking about?
the calamities
were restoring
were.
him.
Well, that's the one thing they didn't really explain about the shattering of the world into the many worlds.
What do you mean?
The whole point of the the whole agenda of the what are they called?
Ascians?
The masked people.
Ascians.
Ascians, yeah, the Ascians. Was to cause calamities, to collapse the alternative worlds, to return them to the source.
Yeah.
And that was to either rejoin this world to its original form, and also put Zodiac back together, I assume. But I don't see how or when that fragmented, or was it Hydaelyn that did that?
No, I think it was Hydaelyn that did that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what the space beam could
That's
have
what
also
that
shown.
cutscene was telling you. It was.
Well, I thought that cutscene was showing her becoming Hydaelyn, but if it could be her becoming Hydaelyn and
but
also
in
smashing the worlds.
Yeah, I think that was also sort of implied, is that she did it.
Yeah.
But there's
That's
more
a
stuff-
bit much, though. I mean, that's a lot of power for one person. I'm going to shatter the universe. What? How?
So just give me a second.
Why?
Ugh. Ugh. Cannot wait for my allergies to calm the F down.
Supposedly, according to this Reddit thread I've found, it's to do with that she didn't trust the ancients to just keep sacrificing.
Yeah. They were the dream of what they had before was so trapping their minds that they would sacrifice everything down to the last. I would assume if it
Yes.
meant that they could
She was
return to
basically
what
like,
they had.
we have to move on and live in a different way, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we got that from the first. He was the first. Oh, yeah. Because that's where all the paintings were and everything. So, because Emmett Salk and blah blah blah.
That was phrased a little bit differently though back then with the cave paintings. It was kind of like they made Zodiac and then they made Hydaelyn to kind of balance things or keep Zodiac in check. It was just kind of like that kind of equal measure kind of feel. But that kind of put it as like everyone was just sacrificing Zodiac, and Venat was like, "Fudge no,
No, I don't know about that, because I mean the original plan of Zodiac was to sort of like create life to then destroy it to get closer and closer to back to what the source was, the bliss that the source was.
No. Back then, it was seen as a method to restore balance, to provide chaotic energy of life, to stave off the end of days, because they didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Hydaelyn was put in as a check for Zodiac. But in actual fact, Zodiac was brought about because not that they wanted to just stave off the end of days, but they wanted to completely return to what they had before. And Hydaelyn has been out going, "Fuck you guys, I'm out."
Yeah.
or grow up.
Right. Should we? So where we got to go?
Counterpoint, I don't understand the law. I mean, that's totally fair. It's pretty contrived. I think there's also a habit of, like, Final Fantasy games are usually quite complicated and then also have, like, translation issues and stuff. So you end up getting this weird lens version of the events. Oh, we're back in the source!
Weren't we always in the source? We're just back in time.
No, we were time traveling.
Yeah, but still the source.
Oh, I guess, technically.
Yeah. Fuck
The
you, Loz.
Unsundered World.
Yeah, Loz.
But not the true correct.
Right.
Not the best kind of
Loz,
correct.
you were the one who said it was wrong.
I said it was wrong.
Yeah.
What?
Alright, you're both wrong then, fine.
No, we weren't just in the source. We were traveling through time, and he's like, "That's still the source." I'm like, "No, it's not just in the source. That's not the best kind."
Tino's dressing up again.
Yeah, I'm trying to choose which one do I want.
Lost in the sauce.
I like that one with the
Yeah.
collar. It's really cool.
Right.
And you got the Moogs as well.
And I've still got my dumbass helmet.
Actually, do you have your Moogs? You do have your Moogs. No! Remove the helmet!
I'm going to.
Oh my god, it's terrible.
Hold on. I don't think I've got anything to equip. No, yeah.
Just hide the helmet, mate.
No! I'm putting my eye patch on.
You already have an eye patch, don't you? You can put it in the other
The eye
slot.
patch slot in the bottom left.
Then it doesn't leave your glamours.
You know
Well,
what?
it should.
Then I can't have two eye patches. Yes. That
Oh my
these.
god, you have so many of them.
Yeah, I bought the wall.
Just to hide the little hat at the bottom. The little hat.
Do you
at
know
the
what you're
bottom.
talking about?
That underneath your character's portrait.
Do you know what you're talking about?
Press the fucking button, Tino. I swear to God.
Let me have my eye patches. I want my dual eye
You're
patches.
so dumb. I'm trying to make you look cool.
I'll take it off in a minute. I just want them on for a little bit, okay? Where are my dual eye patches? Can't find my dual eye patches.
I think it should like cover up half the screen when you put an eye patch on, and then when you put the second one on, it covers up the rest of the screen.
Where the fuck is...
This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, sick. Let's go. Get that bag. Intentional Zale pestering. Yeah, too right. What do I come
Honest
here?
raids? I haven't seen a raid advert in ages.
Game's
It's had
dead?
its time, hasn't it? Really.
I saw he was doing a collab with something recently. I'm like, wait, isn't that game dead yet?
Well, that kind of game model, it only really goes for about 5-6 years. And then it just becomes just convoluted, and new players look at it and be like, wait, how much time do I have to put in to play and catch up with the top players? And it just eventually burns itself out.
There you go, Zale.
But the thing that gets me sad is that we just instead of coming up with a way of preserving the game, they go, "Oh, that game's dead." It's like, but this is a massive meme. Raid Shadow Legends, and eventually they're just going to be like, "Yeah, no more Raid Shadow Legends." Like, but it's Raid Shadow Legends. It's your boy.
Yeah, but they haven't done an advert for that game. in,
Everything
2
dies.
years. Everything should die.
They have done ads. It's just not as popular as it used to be, and I don't think they sponsor as many people anymore.
Yeah, you know, there's the money. You know. What they should do at this point, though, is just look after their most dedicated players and just get a few where they can instead of massive advertisement.
That
Streamer
Blur
has yet to
Moral.
play a gacha game. Lies. He's played Zuzuzu.
Yeah.
I play gacha games. What?
No.
the streamer.
Is
Oh.
Diablo
Oh,
Immortal
fuck
still alive?
A good question.
Probably.
All right,
It's probably sustained by Asia.
you ready?
Mhm.
Jarena, impeccable timing as always. I'd heard you were off in the first as part of our efforts to investigate the final days. Well, as so often seems to be the case, while you were away, we've had some few developments, which we can discuss in just a moment. For now, however, I cannot tell you how wonderful it is to have you back. In this very neutral tone, I've given Cryo. So, have you learned aught more of the final days?
Nod.
Then the journey was well worth the risk. No doubt your newfound knowledge will be a great boon to us all. Unfortunately, during your time on the First, events here have taken a turn for the worse. The Scions are running themselves ragged, trying to contain the spread of blasphemies, but it's a losing battle.
Ascertain where and why of it, Alice say, Alice fought, Alice no, have been travelling all over. Of all the regions they visited, Locus Armenius is one of the worst affected. Thancredestinian and Graf took a detachment of allied soldiers there to offer aid and succour to those in need. But the province is vast. They've only managed to visit a handful of coastal villages. It was an accomplishment worth celebrating. Still, but a drop in the bucket at best.
In the meantime, Y'shtola and Master Matoya have been making a concerted effort to establish contact with Hydaelyn in the Ethereal Sea, but to no avail. As for Tataru and I, we've been keeping a close eye on the Forum. From what we gather, they've been constructing a vessel to ferry people to the moon, an ambitious project that has likely been years, if not decades, in the making. However, since we've seen no sign of it thus far, I suspect it's still incomplete. You will also recall the proposal issued by Master Fortuno to the people of Radzat-Han. Following their discussion, Vitra declared his support for the plan and urged those who wish to evacuate to accept the Forum's invitation. So far so good, but that's where things get a little strange. Apparently, the Forum caught wind of the lunar teleporter in the Tower of Babel and decided to use it to deliver people to the moon instead of their mysterious ship.
Therefore, to secure a safe passage for the Hannish refugees to the tower, Alphino, Alice, Estinian, and Graf travelled to Garlemald not long ago. Trouble is, the capital was hardly the safest place to begin with, and now...
The final days have come to Garlemald.
Your face.
It's expressionless. Shortly after our friends arrived, they were sent to rendezvous with Master Fortuno. Then panic broke out and our communications were severed. And now they're all dead. So it's just us. It's just us now. I don't know how we're going to finish the expansion. We lost all the voice actors. From what fragments we were able to make out before the link shell went completely silent, we can only assume that the phenomenon has spread to the capital.
Phenomenon.
The others need you, Terena. Please, you must help them.
That's a nod.
Having you there will make all the difference, I'm sure of it.
And broken glass was their first port of call, so you'd best start there.
Actually, forgot about this bit.
Hopefully Lucia will know where they are. Does nobody else, the lazy bitch?
There's no telling what you'll be walking into, so you'd best take every possible precaution.
Nodding.
You've hidden away as much of the face as you can.
No, I wanted to put it on another eye patch.
Both eye patches on and the The face covering, that'd be hilarious.
It's
Yeah.
like it's like a poker player.
But Zale would.
You should have just like big sunglasses.
Lol.
Perhaps if you wanted the eye patch in your glamour, maybe you should have actually included it. Well, let's have a look. Show us Laws. Nice.
Oh, he looks
That's
nice. He's got.
actually quite cool. I like
Hold
that,
on,
yeah.
hold on. He looks nice, and I look like. Nah. Nothing
Yeah,
wrong.
because
with my
Laws
helmet.
actually takes pride in his appearance.
Nothing wrong with my helmet.
I mean, you looked insane.
I look like a
How-
Power Ranger.
My helmet
do
was
look like
a Power Ranger.
amazing.
There is a
Yeah, I'm a-
there is a Super Sentai like crossover type thing you can get.
Nice.
You can even do the poses and everything. It's great.
Maybe I will actually play. Oh god, what was the Timberborn? This week.
Oh, was that your beavers? Did you play Zone of Zero last week?
No, I didn't feel up to stream.
Are you still playing it?
Yeah.
No, I really want to, but I just don't.
It's
No,
weird. It is a
my-
weird thing with it.
My poison of choice was Genshin, and I've definitely run out of steam with that.
Yeah.
Who's
Oh
Lucia?
god, this is Lucia, wasn't it? Jorenna, and not a moment too soon. The skies over Garlemald are ablaze, but it's events on the ground that concern me. As you will have heard, your fellow Scions arrived ahead of you. We cut the customary greetings short after we received word from our troops on the Magna Glacius that the Forum's airship had landed. It was then that the heavens began to burn. I dispatched your friends at once to ensure the refugees come to no harm. It's going a bit Moira Rose.
All good.
I would have you join them immediately. Additional support is en route, but we will discuss them later. I trust you're ready to depart.
Upon departing for the.
More cutscenes!
Okay.
I mean, this is level 88, so.
Oh, they are, on the Magna Glacius. In the Legion of Doom. Oh, we still got a bit P-Tong.
No. 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 We were promised an escape. Not the same doom we fled. I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste. Calm yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy. Come, we must build a line of defense.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what fucking use are you for, channel?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
Oh, look at Estinian being cool.
Where's Estinian?
Carbon there.
Oh, there's Estinian.
Oh, am I ahead of you?
No, I meant the other guy on
I
the
can
floor.
handle this.
Oh.
better. You
Shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
as you wish, my little lord.
Yeah. I don't want to play as Alpha,
Oh,
no.
we're playing as them. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how to play as Alpha.
But we
now.
could play Estinian.
I want to play as Estinian. Oh.
You gotta heal people.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Okay, so we've got heal. Stun targets.
Help is at hand.
Okay, cool. So
Back to the fucking... Okay, that did actually do it. Oh no, bad things. What does this do? Oh, this one.
You might have to like keep Athenian alive, probably.
Probably.
You have cardio. Is that on your bar? There are ability called cardio. No, never mind. Normal.
diagnosis, prognosis, Levelio
Don't worry,
diagnosis,
it's fine.
Levelio Shoal.
Stage has like an ability where basically you put a. It's a bit like. Do you remember how Discipline Priest used to work with like Plea?
No.
You'd like stick it on somebody, and then you'd do damage, and then they'd heal while you were doing damage.
Right.
Do what you can.
Those who can stand with me.
They just so cool. Like a gunman.
You take that back.
Get like the little funnel.
Or bits or funnels to the turn, yeah.
It might be an interaction.
Easy
Oh,
now.
that's just
Deep
different,
breaths.
Oh, Alpha has Kami beams? Why is she everywhere with his Kami beams? Power of the Kami beam.
Clearly, we should put him in a prison, or put him in a prison. Him out of
Worry
prison,
not for the
just
refugees,
wide
but
area.
for
Like.
yourself.
Let me play the other spell, I can't remember.
We'll never know.
You can heal yourself as well.
No. Don't want.
Is there a shield you can stick on him?
No, you've got heal, self, and AoE. Effects magic barrier, nullifies damage. Oh no, number 3, yeah, number 3.
Yeah, Sage is like all shield, basically.
And then 4 is just big heal.
Oh, back of him. Good reaction. Good reaction. The massive eye that means don't look at this.
I try not to look, but you know. Alpha knows.
Zeno actually looked away, like he turned around,
Yeah.
leaving Alphino staring.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he clipped you. That'd be a bit of Alize and Grohar action as well.
Boobies.
Lost. That was riveting.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
Love the monsters they can run with. They are
Little
really cool.
legs, yeah. I'm gonna get you.
Go get you. I'll go get you.
I don't want to die.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape! Wait, that's... Euless and the army. So, you've recovered then? In time enough to be of aid. For once.
Sorry, you're really far away.
We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight! To repay your salvation in kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride! Of that I've no doubt.
Good gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army. Oh!
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Grr.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate.
Voldemort.
To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be
Oh, that's me
beyond
if I turn
cruel.
into a blasphemy.
These beasts
Was a
must
little
fall
tiny
here
grandma.
and now.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
Yeah, fuck wind.
So long as you
Who's she
swear
referring to?
I
sacrifices.
think that's
You.
Now, let's go.
Insert name here.
She could have said the
Oh, I
word,
thought
like, but you know.
Yeah. Well, it's just like, I mean... I was wondering if they meant, oh, I forgot a name. No, brain. No, buttons. Okay, well, we got 1 and a 2. 3. There's no spell posted only by its AoE. Just attack close to There's 2 AoEs. 1 range, 1 strength 5.
I don't know if it works like proper red mage. Basically, you need one fire and then
Buff is on 6. You want to keep that up every 20 seconds. Heals on 5.
Graha. Oh, Graha.
3 and 4 AoEs, 4's on a cooldown, 3's you can spam. That's all. 2 then. I don't see the difference between 1 and 2.
So the way Red Mage works, basically you have to balance 2 mana. It doesn't have that system in this by the looks of it, but it looks like when you use one, it empowers the other. Or you have a chance to empower the other one. Although 2 seems to be on a cooldown, whereas 1 is...
Ah, yeah, that's it, yeah.
Yeah. Break.
Oh, so 6 has got a 2-minute recast. My god, for a 20-second buff, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, Zima, you do also have a heal if you need it.
What happened?
He's on it.
Huh?
He's on it. He's already doing it.
It's only because Lots told me about it, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so 1 is... sorry, 2 is a much better damage thing, but yeah, it's on a cooldown, so you can't spam it continuously. Whereas 1 is on global cooldown, but it's just a rotating damage thing. Okay.
Meteors.
I'm not done yet.
None to worry about. The air crackles with energy. Find cover!
Oh, is that how it's working?
As they say, turnabout's fair play. On guard!
Then it died. Just came across a YouTuber by the name of Steve something. Bro, that man looks AI generated. Maybe an AI generated bro. Yes.
There's not the barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you, from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece. Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out!
Oh, my organs.
Get out of here! Quickly!
Whatever you do, don't take Alistair with you.
I won't
pardon me?
lose them! Not a one! This will be a brighter future! I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve!
together, Alizé. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of Father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion. But we ask too much of her as it is. You mustn't let Eorzea's hero fight alone.
Random exposition, then. Oh, look at those boots.
Those eye patches.
That asymmetrical arm guards. Boots.
So I stole this from the past.
I'm back!
This is precisely why you should never skip your squat regime.
I can look after myself, you know.
Everything's in order, I trust?
Nod.
Was there a nod?
Very subtle, slow nod there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a trailer moment.
I'm sad we didn't get to play as Gerhard, big paladin boss.
I thought that happened already. Maybe not.
No, I was like, oh yeah, paladin light shield, fucking yeah.
He could do all the clarinet or all the roles. He has white mage, black mage, and.
I thought that was amazing when he's like, you know, he pulls his shield of light. He's like, oh, he's like, I won't lose any of it. It's like, that was good. That was so good.
Just the beginning.
I had a feeling I'd find you here. This should be the last of the worst troublemakers. With me!
How's everyone day?
That's interesting.
Where were we?
Hooray!
Yay!
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Your offer to host us in Sharlayan is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland. What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you. That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to Old Sharlayan. Please.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzat-Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yes. Well.
Behind you! Just there!
More of them.
Xenos! Here!
You'll be all right. Hurry to the airship.
Why have you come?
A heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying. Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
That is and has ever been my sole concern. You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry. Your passion pales before mine, yet neither hate nor despair seems sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust. So, I hone my blade, and I wait.
That's it. That's all you care about. Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone. Along with so many of its people. Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians. Murdered by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing! You slaughtered your countrymen! You did! For what?
For nothing in the end. So much wasted effort.
You bastard!
For your own sake, Eulus, you must control your anger. It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
What?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous. How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends? Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy. And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone. Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
You are A blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death. But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you. So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Xenos! Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day. You will never get what you want, not even the battle you pine for so dearly. You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being. There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish. Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, 'tis only meet that I explain myself to the Ilsabard contingent.
Nod.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Eulus, we can speak of recent events on the way.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
Oh,
Hooray!
yeah.
A lot of cutscenes today. Oh man, we got lost, or is he fucked off?
He had to step away for a sec.
Ah, I see. Oh, I see, I see.
Can we continue? I don't know who does the talking.
I believe it's just you and I.
Here we go.
I don't know who did Fortuno.
Well, technically, we gave it to Loz, but he's only had one opportunity the entire time to actually voice portion.
We can't rob him of it. It's fine. We can wait for a second. How long do you think he'll be? Did he say?
He didn't say.
I don't mind. It's up to you. It's your stream.
Let's give him a minute. Let's give him a couple of minutes.
Okie dokie.
And then...
Ugh. Yeah, we're in the end game now, kind of. We're not really. We've still got a zone. But lots of preamble. Where would you rate Endwalker compared to the other expansions? As much as you've seen it?
The problem is I'm kind of struggling to remember the start of them. I'd probably say, of what I have seen thus far, Heavensward, Endwalker, Shadowbringer, Shadowborn, what is it?
Shadowbringers. Yeah,
Shadowbringers, and Stormblood, and then a Realm Reborn deep in the bowels of hell. Like this has like the clear opportunity. If it sticks to the landing, it's gonna trump Heavensward.
I believe it does.
Yeah. So
some may disagree.
It's entirely dependent on like how and thus far I think all the endings of all the expansions have been fairly substantial. I've never been left like, oh, is that it? Is that the end? So
well, give it time. There's always Dawntrail.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the end of Dawntrail ain't out yet, is it?
Well, yes and no.
So
there is, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I'm surprised that how the pacing they've done. I mean, I don't know what's happened in the most recent patch, so I can't necessarily speak. But there's some interesting. I don't know, direction that they're going next. I feel like it's starting. The gears are finally starting to lock into place, and there's actually movement in the story rather than just being like, you know, the next Realm Reborn. Because Dawntrail is very much like a standalone adventure. It feels.
I just feel that Stormblood should have been 2 separate expansions. With
Yeah, I get that. I feel like there
Yeah.
was room for an expansion that was more about the war in Garlemald. And you could have had one of those expansions be that, basically.
Yeah.
Where you end up going to Garlemald before now. Because the thing I find frustrating is that, like, when we finally get here, it's kind of fucked. You know, you never get to see it sort of, like, in its prime when they're, you know... I've always really enjoyed, like, Magitech as a concept. And they always teased Garlemald being there, and it was like, oh, it's going to be all these, it's like cars and things. It's very like Final Fantasy VII vibes. And I was like, oh, we're finally going to get there. And then we did, and it's on fire, and all the buildings are blown up, and there's a big fucking spiky tower sticking out in the middle of it.
Yeah,
it's just a bit sad. I kind of hope they go back to, like, you know, like the Garleans resettling somewhere else and doing like they did like the Ishgardian restoration project, which was like a crafting event thing that went on for fucking ages. And then at the end of it, they released the housing.
Right.
So I think it'd be a really cool way to like have Garlemald kind of like spring back to be like, we built new Garlemald type thing.
The interesting thing is like the problem I have with Stormblood is the fact that you start off in Ala Mhigo, and it's great. It's really, really good. And then they just do a complete, like, hey, do you know what would be a good idea? Let's attack from both fronts, right? And then they kind of just, like, pivot, go to Doma, and Doma just feels like half an expansion to me. Like, they could have explored...
I think I think it's the unfortunate side effect of trying to cram a lot of things into, because they obviously were like, we want to do an expansion where we sort of lean into Asian themes, but we also have to do this thing that we've been planning in the story, so we're going to kind of just go, this and this are happening at the same time. You're sort of doing both at once. There's a lot of hopping about in all the expansions, but I get you.
Yeah.
There was definitely like a lot more leaning on
and I completely agree.
You could probably, I tell you what, I know how you'd salvage that. You should have the first zone of Alamigo be the only zone, and
Yeah.
basically the palace is like in that zone or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're like, you can't get to that point until later, and then you go there to actual like Alamigo proper.
Yeah.
In the end game, and that becomes like basically what I forget its name, the place we're going to soon, the vault place basically, where it's like you go there at the start and you go there at the end, and then the rest of the expansion, including this zone we've freed up, would then be a Doman zone.
Yeah.
And then you get to spend more time dealing with that shit.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with you. Like it. So this is why I rate Heavensward so highly, is that it was a really proper self-contained narrative, right? It was all about Ishgard and nothing but Ishgard, right? Yeah, we kind of spread out a little bit in towards the end of the endgame patches with the Warriors of Darkness.
Only it wasn't about fucking dragons.
See, I don't mind that. I kind of get where you're coming from, but I don't mind that too much.
I just got so bored of it.
Yeah, I suppose. But I really liked Shadowbringers. I thought Shadowbringers was really, really good. Even though we kept on mocking the fuck out of Lys being left behind.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, you can make jokes and stuff about it. That doesn't necessarily reflect on this level of the story. I think Shadowbringers is good, and I think it does a lot of legwork. This is the thing. I think Shadowbringers does the legwork in a pretty self-contained narrative way.
Yeah.
Stormblood does a lot of the legwork in a very rough, we have to get this story in the game way, and it's kind of ugly, maybe you're right, and it's a bit weird that you spend time in Doma, you spend time in Alamigo, but I think it's really necessary for a lot of setup. I think Stormblood is definitely hated on more than it deserves, because I think it does a hell of a lot of work for the larger narrative.
Yeah.
With like a lot of the Garlean setup stuff.
Because like
you get drip fed some stuff that comes up later. I can't remember if we've done that yet.
Because like since Stormblood, I don't think we've really had anything of Hien or Yugiri. It's just
no, they don't even show up. They show up right at the end of Stormblood to help you save you from Xenos, from Elidibus Xenos. And then Estini, they fail, and then Estini, it's Lys, Hien, and Yugiri come to your rescue. They get their ass handed to them, and then Estinian saves your ass.
Yeah.
And then Shadowbringers starts. After which, I think you might see them once or twice in that little sort of like back and forth moment. Maybe there's like, I think maybe you see them at like a leaders meeting. You see them at the leaders meeting when all the scions are starting to pass out. So that is actually...
I think you only see Hien. I don't think you see Yugiri.
Yeah, I mean, Yugiri hasn't been in the story for a long time.
So cool.
Unfortunately, this is the thing, though, is that like there are these characters, and I feel like they don't do a bad job with it, but realistically, sometimes the characters are going to disappear.
Yeah.
You can't have, like, I feel like the only thing that keeps the fucking
Remind me, Gaius, is he dead?
Nope.
Okay.
Unfortunately... this is a complaint I have about Endwalker. They should have used Gaius in this section. I think it would have been really good and narratively satisfying. But unfortunately, in Stormblood, they did a raid series. I think it's Stormblood, right? No, Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers. Yeah, Shadowbringers had a raid series called something of Wurlit, Shadow of Wurlit.
Right.
Shadow of Wurlit questline? Yeah. Sorrow of Wurlit. Basically, there's another sort of like smaller nation. I can't remember exactly where it is, but Gaius had like a kind of he adopted a bunch of kids there and then like trained them to be super soldiers and gave them mechs basically, or like the ability to become these crazy fucking powerful the weapons from Final Fantasy VII, basically. So you have the 3 fights you do are Ruby. There's like a instance fight against the Sapphire weapon, and then there's Ruby, Emerald, and Diamond are all raids or trials. I think they're trials. Yeah, I'm fairly certain they're with the extreme trials. and that's where his story sort of goes, and he ends up staying in Wurlet, I think.
Right.
But it's such a shame that they didn't go, Gaius is relevant to this story. He should be filling in for what Euless is doing here. I guess the problem is that he's already abandoned Garlemald and kind of like,
well,
he's gone like he's decided that the Empire is not for him, and he's got his own shit with the Ascians. He's gone on his Ascian hunt.
Yeah, like I kind of do feel that Euless couldn't be replaced with Gaius, but at the same time, I think like now's the perfect time for Gaius to turn up, or when replace Gaius with replace Lucia with Gaius. Though it is great to have Lucia as well, right? Or just like Lucia and Gaius, right? Because they're both like, yeah, we're done with Xenos' shit. You know, we're
Let's have a look. I'm gonna find out where did he last show up. He's in Stormblood, Shadowbringers. Yeah, Shadowbringers. He was with Estinian in the capital. Oh, I think he did potentially. He did show up in Endwalker because he spoke to you just before you went to Garlemald. There was a point he came to Alamigo and talked to you guys and was basically like, "Here's my advice." Blah 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 blah.
Right.
It was. He realized that his presence would jeopardize the mission due to his reputation, as the Garleans would either condemn him as a traitor or his remaining supporters would seek to exalt and pressure him to be the Empire's new leader. He instead promised to rebuild and defend Wurlet, while others liberated Garlemald in his stead.
Fair. Should we continue? We don't know how much longer.
Oh, sure, if you want to.
Yeah.
To see Xenos standing over there so uncaring and unrepentant. Gods, I don't even know what came over me. I just blurted out the first thing that came to mind. But looking back on it, I stand by those words. I would say I hope they won't incite him to further villainy, but to be honest, I doubt he even remembers what I said. Anyway, enough about all that. It's good to see you again.
Oh, was that a new weapon?
New weapon? You also got some... Yeah, no, okay, it's just a new weapon then. I think that's the last thing. Or maybe not. What level are you? Yeah, those might be the stuff we got from... I mean, look at your eye level.
What is that? What?
Hand.
Hand?
Yes, gloves. Oh, yours are better. 539. Yeah, so ignore those. That'll be good though.
Nope.
It's not in your thing.
Good point.
Right? And then we go, oh, let's equip that, and then it goes, oh, there's not enough space in your armory chest. And then we go and delete something from your armory chest, and we go around the loop over and over again.
Don't know what you're talking about.
It's such a pain in the arse. I don't really care for them. I feel like you should have loadouts saved for each of your roles, kind of thing, you know?
I kind of agree. Even if it was a case of like...
it's sort of pocket universes, like all your gear, and goes, this is where this is. This is in your monk class, and you don't have to, like, store it as well. But having to hold on to all your fucking gear is a nightmare. What do those look like? You've already got it, mate. You just put them on.
Oh, I did just put them on.
Yeah. Let's see what they look like. Oh, it's the little, like, pneumatic puncher things again, I think.
Right.
Moogles. Get them Moogles back.
Am I close enough from here?
You should be.
Oh, yeah.
That's the wrong one, mate. That's
no!
Wrong one. You want the other one.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Oh god. Okay, here we go, Lucia.
Unless it's what.
No major injuries then. Good.
Thank God.
I briefed the recovered soldiers and sent them on their way as quickly as I could, but nevertheless feared they would not make it in time.
The additional support was invaluable. Your men saved more than a few lives.
captive for.
Though not all, I regret to say.
I take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the Forum's envoy, Fortuno Leveilleur. And you are owed an explanation for these most dire developments.
Another trial wrought by the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much. You doubtless feel some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere. Beasts have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time. In any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak. Once the airships have taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions. Regardless of the circumstances that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now, more than ever.
Die. Nod.
We swore to defend Garlemald, and so we shall.
It seems you have everything under control. You will excuse me then, for mine own duties await.
A moment, Master Fortuno. You did desire to express your appreciation for services rendered, did you not?
I did. Though if you intend to again ask that Sharlayan alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
'Tis nothing so onerous. I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor of yours.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us?
I swear.
Any other, I would doubt. But you, I trust to keep your word. For not once have you broken it. Very well. I will request that the Forum make you privy to our plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex, assuming the decision is in your favor. Does that suffice?
It does. You have my thanks.
Excellent. You can regale us with tales of your most recent sojourn to the First while we wait.
Nod.
Did you hear something just now?
Rabbits on the moon. Carry a harpoon.
Horrifying.
What the fuck?
You've had your plot, now it's time for slop.
Where is this star's blasted pudding?
Oh my god, she's wandering off again.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night, and to this bitter clime bring warmth and comfort. 'Tis heartening to see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
Yes, but what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Aren't you cold?
Verily, I fear for my health should I proceed to expound upon our purpose ere I procure more suitable garments.
I love that. I love that he's shaking. It is such a unnecessary animation to do, but I genuinely appreciate it a lot.
Then allow me to summarize. We're here because none of you lot are up there. Nor has anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans. It's rude, is what it is. At least that's what I thought at first, but then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed. So she says, but it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Aetheris. Urianger made it sound absolutely marvelous. More so before the impending doom, but still. And it's not like there will ever be a better time. What with the aforementioned doom?
Marvellous, they say, yet not an ounce of pudding to be found. I must suffer Urianger's inferior works no more.
Hey! Maybe consider the plight of present company before you go blathering on about pudding and doom? Ahem. As I was saying, should you require any assistance with whatever, we are at your disposal. We were born from Hydaelyn's love for the lives of this star, so naturally we would much prefer to see them continue. Twiddling our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it? Aye, not when you've all got such precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future deserving of more active preservation. Speaking to Urianger made us realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we've failed to fulfill them in spirit. From there, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us help you.
Forgive me, but are they...
Thy distant collaborators, indeed.
Hail, fellow, well met. You'd be a member of the Forum, would you? It's an honor and a pleasure to meet you at last. I'm Livingway, Hydaelyn's right paw. That last bit is very important, as am I, if I may humbly say so myself.
I, bid you welcome to our star, Livingway. On behalf of the Forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to meet us. As you have surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we had hoped. I should be happy to personally escort you to our headquarters in Sharlayan, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Loporrits made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable. 'Tis trite, perhaps, but I followed my heart.
Good to have with you back. May thy disciplines banish this darkness. Sorry, this darkest of nights. This is disciples. I'm gonna go with that one.
I am no esteemed philosopher of Eld. Nevertheless, 'tis my hope that what little knowledge I shared shall serve them well, and perchance help save us all. Will thou attend us at the Forum and lend thine own wisdom?
Nod.
If that's all quite settled, can we start moving before Urianger catches his death? Even I'm freezing out here.
Oh, I dare say you'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
And Loz has returned.
Loz has returned.
Hello.
You need a moment to catch up.
Yeah, I'm just quickly watching cutscenes.
It's fine. Wait, do you want to take a mini break, Zeno? I need to go to the toilet, so...
Yes, I'm going to get chocolate bar.
Chocolate bar! BRB.
O great Zeno, reveal to us the wisdom of your chocolate of choice. By the way, if it is a bounty, you are dead to me.
What am I getting? It's just a blue ribbon bar. I discovered that Americans do not have Smarties. Doesn't surprise me. This has M&Ms, which are black, orange ones. The Great Xeno revealed to us by way, if it is a bounty, you are dead to me. It's not a bounty, a fucking bounty. I'm not quite sure why the text-to-speech isn't working.
Testing?
Yes, that's not good.
By clicking Accept All Cookies, you agree to the storing of cookies on your device to enhance site navigation, analyze site usage, and assist in our marketing efforts. You may click Customize to personalize the types of cookies you would like to allow.
Okay, so there is... Yeah, there's loads of balance on it. Why is this suddenly not working?
Cookies.
Got a cookie with stream ball. Or speaker ball. Again. This one. BTS. Testing.
Testing some more.
That's so weird. Why is this happening? The level tab's down? I'm wondering if 11 Labs is down. Wait, you can hear it? Why can't I hear it? Are you guys genuinely hearing it?
What? I ain't hearing squat. I ain't hearing squat.
Pineapple pizza.
Okay, that worked there. Right, let's do it on a headset.
No.
I return with caffeine. What's up?
Wait. My fucking headset's turned off. For fuck's sake.
Oh, silly sausage.
Caffeinated
Silly
I fucking
sausage
needed it,
is.
Carbon. Jesus Christ. I'm shattered.
I didn't. Oh god, I didn't. The damn thing turned off. There's Loz. And Loz
I'd be
is.
streaming from bed if I could.
Who wouldn't stream from bed if they could?
It might be a bit weird. Although some people do that
Well,
thing where they like.
Only if they've got camera.
Yeah, some people go on cam though and like sleep on camera. It's really weird.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, I'm not.
I feel so uncomfortable. I couldn't sleep. I'd feel really like self-conscious. I don't know.
Well, I'd be like, it's dark. You can't see me. What's the point? You hear me snoring periodically. Right.
I dare say Master Fortlow was as nonplussed as we to learn the identity of Heidelin's lunar custodians. As he will soon discover, they have much and more to offer the Forum.
Can you do me a solid, Loz? Can you check your Discord mic is actually your
input device?
Blue ball. What's the thing called?
Microphone to AT2020 USB plus.
Sure.
Why?
Well, no, it. You know, I was telling you the other day that it was peaking really hard.
Yeah.
It still does it now, but like only when you're putting on like Urianje's voice or anything like that, and it's just like
it's the default.
Yeah, I don't know if you just need to turn down the
Put it away.
The levels.
It's too close. They've got a pop filter on it.
No, it wouldn't be the pop filter. Like pop filters are only for plosives.
Yeah, plosive.
No, I'm not the letter P. Right.
Potter.
Potter! Might I suggest we return to the Annex forthwith?
Yeah, that's better.
We may yet have time to discuss thy recent adventures ere we are summoned to the Rostara.
Okay, guys, so we're under attack from AI. AI. We are under attack from AI. We are though. This it's freaking AI. We're under attack from freaking AI.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we're under attack from a malfunctioning freaking AI.
No, it's EI, emotional
EI?
intelligence.
Oh.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
AI.
Because
Oh.
Dynamis, the Gundam, is powered entirely by.
Was Dynamis the sniper one, or was it the
Yes.
one that turned into a plane?
No, that's Kyrios. Dynamis is the sniper one.
Okay.
Wait, is it here? Or is it in there? It is in there.
I
Isn't it?
don't know, man. Probably.
Are we voiced?
Oh, bloody hell.
Don't know. Right now we're just hand wavy.
Exposition,
Shadow's back.
you get here. Yeah, it's the whole gang.
Not that I'm complaining, Urianger, but I wasn't expecting to see you quite so soon. Nor I thee. In extolling the virtues of Aetheris, I did inadvertently awaken in the Loporids a desire to avert our beloved star's demise.
Alizé looks so small.
Yep.
Tiny! Look at what oh, giant Urianger, we offer you gifts!
Kryl tells us you have obtained new knowledge that may aid us in our ongoing efforts. I've news to share regarding our study of the ethereal sea, but your findings are certain to be of greater interest, and so I would rather hear them first. To what revelations did Heidelin's Elpis flower lead?
hiding your eye behind your back.
Every time it's a scary movie, every time it cuts back, there's another eye patch somewhere. You're eventually just like completely bound in them.
Then this dynamis is what drives the final days.
No, it's your
I'd forgotten. I'd forgotten. It's,
Your memory kind of fights it, doesn't it? It puts it in a box.
I was like, I saw Alphino on screen again, and I was like, wow, this is yeah, it's nice to see the Scions again. And then it's sort of like midway through while we were doing the voice stuff, I was like,
oh god,
oh no, and it's just been gratifyingly a long time.
If it and Akasa are one and the same, this all but proves Nidhana's theory. We're an entity through sheer force of immersion that channels this vast dormant reservoir into a raging river. Its power might surpass even that of Aether.
But if our star is so replete with aether, said entity would need to be outside
Xeno's
its
body has an
influence to
adverse
effectively
reaction to
manipulate
being
dynamism
French.
of the Great Expanse. Meteion. Or rather, the sorrow and suffering of fallen civilizations that she has been hoarding for millennia. Untold anguish and fear and hatred, drawn from every corner of the universe, all for a single purpose, the destruction of Aetheris.
Shit. Then our foe is no longer some unknowable calamity.
Straight into it, good job.
I think that was it.
Yeah, it was. No, you usually go, oh, I don't know what the voice is, and then you have to go back and find something.
We have but one aim, to defeat Meteion.
See, Astinian solves the problem. Let's go kill someone.
You make it sound so simple, but you're not.
He's right. He's out of line, but he's right.
But you're not wrong. The vanquish Meteion.
I'm in Drew's state now. I can't have any food. I'll try to pick up food and my character start talking. Here we go.
Yep.
Vanquish Meteion and we deliver the world from the final days. But to even attempt it, there are two conditions. First, we must determine her location. Before Meteion escaped, an enchantment was placed upon her by Venat, the woman who would become Hydaelyn.
Sorry, what's her name?
Venat.
Sorry, what was it?
Venat.
So what?
Venat.
What?
Banana.
Hey! Oh, you guys don't remember Biggity Butt Bumble, do you?
No. I don't even know if what you just said were words, but let's keep going.
What's up? Hey!
They all got it.
Sorry, I'll get you later.
The woman who become Hydaelyn.
That's my bad.
Yeah.
The implications of the temporal magics are not entirely understood, and so we cannot assume that our Hydaelyn and Venat you met in Elpis, are one and the same. Nevertheless, due to her intrinsic qualities as an all-powerful being, I'd wager that Hydaelyn possesses the knowledge we seek. Whether she would share that knowledge with us, however, remains to be seen. After all, she intends for us to flee Aetheris, not to stay.
Or does she?
Do you suppose she has abandoned her pursuit of Meteion?
Oh, God.
I dunno, mate.
The Venonat I know would never go, oh shit, I didn't mean to press that. No, but Meteion will be out there. No, never give up. Never surrender. Look at my eye patch.
That's my impression too. Otherwise, she wouldn't have used me as a conduit for her will, or provided clues such as the Elpis flower. I believe she has been waiting. In the dark. For mankind's answer to Hermes' question.
Stop being a twerp. Slap. That's the answer. Nod, by the way.
Nod. So, what's the second condition?
We must find a means to reach Meteon.
You mean the moon?
Yeah, fucking moon ship. Moon!
Moontion.
Naturally, our chosen method
Zeno,
will depend
there's
entirely
no in-game text.
upon wheresoever she has made her nest.
Oh, sorry. Hold on, guys. Thank you for pointing that out. There's a problem with the... Of course not. Sorry, thank you, Carbon. Thank you, Hoser, as well.
Hang on, sorry. Then communicating with Hydaelyn must by necessity come first. Did you and Master Matoya have any luck with your investigation into the Ethereal Sea?
Sadly not, though we enlisted the help of Arenvald and the other Echo-blessed allies. We couldn't detect so much as a whisper from Hydaelyn, even within the Anti-Tower.
The Antit-Tower. What the frick is the Antit-Tower?
Is that the library building?
You did it. It was a dungeon.
Oh, okay.
It was the Sharlayan's attempt to enter the Ethereal Sea, I believe, or have contact with it.
I remember this.
It's basically it's one of the, I can't remember which dungeon it is, but it's basically right at the start. It's famously really good for leveling at a certain point because it's really quick. But you basically do there's like the bit at the start where you jump across a bunch of platforms and then there's like a big upside down tower in the distance. There's a lot of like flying between glowing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there's like a frog boss really early on.
Frog boss.
Yeah, I think
frog boss. Anyway.
Master Matoya is of the opinion that in the years since abandoning it, the Forum has found some other method of receiving instructions from Hydaelyn. If so, it would most likely be some form of apparatus for observing the Ethereal Sea built closer to home, like a really, really, really big looking glass. Or a telephone.
Sorry to interrupt. We've just received word from the Forum. Oh no! Wait! Hang on. No, dude, that's the door person.
Yeah,
that's the doorman. Yeah.
I was about to say, but Loz went full Scottish. Right.
Oh, sorry, but I just random voice because I thought it was some random person.
He knows it's a Lalafell and it's like Tataru. Easy.
Yeah. No. Sorry to interrupt. We've just received word from the Forum. Your presence is required. What?
You should really do voiceover. That's beautiful.
Yeah, no,
so
right.
amazing.
Your presence is required in the rostrum.
Sublime.
Where they intend to discuss the Great Exodus. Not Abe's Odyssey, but Abe's Exodus. It was a good game.
Ah, love those games. Then Father was able to persuade them.
They're finally taking us seriously. Let's hear what they have to say. I just put in a random us who's not us. But I'm French, I say. Was there a nod there?
Meh.
Let's assume there was a...
Check.
Oh, Loz is checking.
Checking progress. Yeah, that was an odd.
Yeah, I thought so.
My stream's just fucking gone. Where is it going? There it is.
Is this a door person? The forum is in session, and as such, the rostrum is closed to visitors. A skill of the Senefta one. Sorry, I've got some chocolate in my ears. I can't hear you properly. Very well. You may wait in the corridor. Of course, entry will only be permitted on the condition you leave your door. Lest you forget, this sacred institution's rational discourse in the highest and implements of war are expressly forbidden. I didn't take it off my fist.
Please place your Moogles in the receptacle.
My fists are precious.
Whoop woo!
Whoop woo!
That should be a sound alert on your stream.
Yeah. Rhubarb, 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 rhubarb. Rhubarb, 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 rhubarb. Rhubarb, rhubarb, rhubarb.
That is the face of a man who's shocked. He's been his whole dream has been working. Life's work has been working with rabbits.
Father, I know you can hear me, and will have your seat.
There is a matter I wish to raise with you before we enter. We are here to listen and to learn. But if the Forum's plans are more or less what I expect, then I should like to make a proposal that will serve our ends.
We will kill them and I'll take my father's seat. What?
By your leave, of course.
Oh, they took my helmet. Why'd you get yours?
I don't see why not. Your words and wits have gotten us this far.
They took your helmet?
What helmet?
Yeah.
You can set it so that it doesn't take your helmet off in cutscenes. I'm fairly certain.
What helmet?
In this one it did though. I normally have my helmet on, but my helmet's been
Really?
removed for this cutscene.
What helmet?
Huh?
My eye patch.
The eye patch isn't a helmet.
Yes,
it's
cosmetic.
Yeah, it's cosmetic.
Yeah, but your necktie.
My necktie? No, that's my t-shirt. That's my chest.
What have you?
You mean like the collar is part
Yes,
of the chest?
Yeah. I've hidden
Oh,
my
what? So you hidden your helmet's hidden already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Well,
I
this cutscene.
I couldn't fucking find my other eye patch.
That's why I was yelling at him, because he's just taking forever.
Agreed. I will present our queries so that you may consider the most advantageous way to advance your proposal without distraction.
Thank you, everyone.
If I may have your attention, the ad hoc session will now commence. The purpose of today's assembly is to brief the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, at their request, on the Great Exodus. You may enter.
What a nightmare of facial hair that is. Jesus Christ.
I mean, that might be all he can grow.
Just shave it off.
I know, right?
Fuck it out.
On behalf of the Forum, I commend your heroic actions on the Magna Glacies. We shall not soon forget your service to us and the people of Radzat Han. The Satrap, whom we have informed of the refugees' new arrangements, sings your praises as well. As an expression of our gratitude, we will endeavor to answer your questions as fully and openly as we are able.
Then let us begin. First, it is the Forum's objective to ferry the life and knowledge of this star to the moon. Am I correct?
You are. It is for this purpose that Sharlayan has labored these many long years. We have collected biological samples and scientific records from across the star. When the time comes, they will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed to safety. Once that critical task has been accomplished, we will begin transporting the Sharlayan citizenry, which has been categorized into groups. The earliest arrivals are to ensure hospitable environs for those who come after. Following our people, we will send those of other nations in turn, beginning with our allies. Radzat Han was foremost among these, but since the final days have already come to Thavnair, we saw fit to include the refugees with earlier groupings.
An ambitious plan. You have accounted for the safety of all nations and tribes, then?
As many as we can.
And how, pray tell, do you decide who to leave behind?
To journey beyond the sky is an unprecedented and immeasurably difficult endeavor. Introducing sources of inevitable conflict would condemn all to certain death.
Questions as to the validity of that approach aside, are your plans proceeding apace? We're under the impression that your primary means of celestial transportation is incomplete.
If only in that it does not meet our optimal parameters, that is correct. This Ark, as some have taken to calling it, is fully operational and could be launched even today. However, the final days have progressed more quickly than we anticipated. At present, the ship is incapable of attaining speeds sufficient to meet our evacuation targets. Should we put the vessel into service, as it is now, we will be unable to travel to the moon and back quickly enough to complete the necessary number of trips. Precious lives and knowledge will be lost.
Seven Hells. Is there anything to be done?
The ether burner, the primary means of propulsion once the craft is in the space between stars, is undergoing testing to determine whether it can be made more efficient. Though cargo is being loaded for the initial phase of the Exodus, we are prepared to continue our experimentation up to the day before launch, should it prove necessary.
What if the Scions were to solve your problem? We shall help devise a means to improve the ether burner's efficiency, on 2 conditions. If we succeed, you must allow us to meet with Hydaelyn.
'Twas simple enough to deduce. You have a Concord, and so you would never have abandoned the Antitower had you no other means of communication. One far more convenient, I suspect.
The second condition, also to be met upon our success, is that we be permitted to propose another use for your Ark.
We would be at liberty to refuse this proposal.
Of course. If we cannot prove its merit to the 99 here, who are we to stake on it the lives of all peoples of this star?
Delightful as always, Master Alphino.
I love Monteshane, he's so good.
Oh, we couldn't have asked for a finer plan. Allow us to solve this complex engineering problem of which we were entirely unaware until moments ago. What could possibly go wrong? The satire writes itself. Yet, what field has not benefited from a change in perspective? When we are at wit's end, what we need is not the same dry theories recited ad nauseam, but fresh inspiration. I, for one, have faith in my erstwhile students to provide it, and I find their terms to be perfectly acceptable.
Order! Order! We have no time to waste on debate. I call a vote. All in favor of agreeing to the Scion's terms? "71 in favor, 28 against. The ayes have it. Fourcheneau, as the architect of this project, you are the best candidate to show them its current state. And bear in mind that regardless of your personal misgivings, this is the will of the Forum.
Very well.
I call this session to a close. Return to your tasks with urgency. The final days wait for none.
So, we're going to use Moogles as the fuel source. Right,
Yeah.
they burn the most pure.
Yeah.
And if you punch them...
Well, who might be best equipped to
Punch
help
Moogles?
you with a fuel source?
That's a good question.
Metal boxes.
Oh, sorry about not letting the rest of you in on my plan. I was admittedly thinking on my feet for the most part. But since we require both a means of communicating with Adeline and reaching Meteion in our spurs a moment, I saw involving ourselves with the completion of the Ark as a way to work towards both objectives simultaneously. However, we must first keep our end of the bargain by solving the problem of the afterburner. I'd like to think it is not a challenge beyond our combined expertise, or at least the expertise of our extended circle of associates. It might behoove us to learn how an afterburner actually works before we attempt to prove it, though. Moogles are tortured to ripen the aether within before being tossed into the grinder to extract it in liquid form, or burning it into gaseous form.
What are you talking about? No, we just lash the ship to a bunch of them and then have them, like,
just have them
like,
fly off. Lars has just stepped away, so you want to do...
I don't remember what he did for Fortuno, but sure.
I don't think he did anything, because...
As instructed, I shall take you to see the Aether Burner. Meet me outside the Archaon. I trust you can make your own way there. You stupid bastards.
So, the Ark is being built in the Labyrinthos. Oddly surprising. Where else could they conceal such a massive undertaking? They're chained to the outside. Biz, Rick, and... Biz? You mean like vis-a-vis? Labyrinthos.
Rick and Mortgage. That's my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
I love Rick and Mortgage.
Via Rick and Mortgage. Phone is an ass.
Rick and Mortgage.
Phones are asses.
I don't think that's true.
You're interested.
No. Oh. Zeno.
What?
A lift is a kind of door.
It is, but did you really want another time?
It's not whether I want it or not. We're kind of past that point at this stage.
Lol.
It's fine. Doesn't matter. Where we got to go? Got down.
Oh
yeah. Yeah, because you're going to do the other part of this zone now. Do. Here you go. Lots of busy work BS to do before the end of the game. For alt. Our destination lies in the lower levels. The Forum, in its wisdom, has granted you access to the Archaon's lift. Step inside and have Urfaline take you to the medial circuit.
Your issues are left, yes! So many doors, so many limits.
I have sent your associates ahead to the Logisticon Alpha, on the other side of Mariol Argonomics. Fucking hell, Jesus. Actually, there is something I have been meaning to... No, never mind. It can wait. Let us attend to the matter at hand. And he sachets away. You gotta go down to the south. Did I get you flying here? Nope.
Now we know.
Be on your lookout as well, because it's a new area of the zone. Actually, no, it's not, is it? This is... We've been here. Yeah, you think you've been here. Because this is where you did the frog BS, right? You had to... In Kral was...
No, that was up top. That was the...
I thought that was here, because it was where Kral was sketching out. The Argonomics is where the squapes are.
I can't remember.
The squapes, the square grapes.
So...
Remember? Because it's up that hill that you just went past is where Kyle was, and you guys were in here. And then they were like, quick, go off to Erenville as a frog. And then he was like, you're not a frog.
It vaguely rings a bell.
Is this the right way? I can't really tell.
Well, yeah, because it says, like, it's down here.
Oh, right, yes, of course, I understand now.
I do remember the square grapes because you showed us a.
Yeah. The scrapes.
Yeah.
You can buy them as an ornament as well. It's quite fun.
Oh my lord.
Yeah. They were good sports about it, to be fair. They updated the model and then they made like a meme out of it. I think the Square Enix community sort of management's pretty solid, to be fair, at least for Final Fantasy XIV. I do think they, whenever they get nominated for like Game of the Year, not Game of the Year, but like online service, kind of live service game, they definitely deserve it. What the fuck is this? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, the fellas. The Skiones. Oh shit. If this isn't voiced, then we're gonna have a problem.
We are to wait here while our father arranges for us to use the next lift. Here being the Logisticon Alpha, where the atmospheric conditions of Labyrinthos are regulated. Water is drawn from underground and dispersed as vapor, stimulating the formation of artificial clouds and rain. By manipulating the temperature and air circulation, they are able to create the ideal environment for growth and preservation of biological samples kept here.
Hold on. How do you know so much about it?
My father brought me here as a child. Did I not bring you here as a child?
What? And left me behind?
Ah, you're not brought here as a child. Actually, you're the one who left me behind when you went off somewhere with grandfather. The night before, I'd been asking father how clouds are made, so he decided to show me. It was fascinating. I peppered him with questions the entire time as you left me behind your charter.
Do you want to do Oriange? Should we spread them out?
'Tis all too easy to take for granted the many interweaving aspects of all the natural world, to grow in Erd to the wonder. So Jesus fucking to grow in Erd to the wonders.
Inured, I think it is.
Inured? What the fuck is that? That's not a word. He's just fucking shit. To grow in Erd to the wondrous.
Inured is accustomed to something, especially something unpleasant.
Yeah, so he's making shit up. But having gained an understanding of the complex mechanisms employed by the Loporrits in recreating a similar environment, I have come to view such processes in a new light. The subterranean gardens of Labyrinthos, the lunar prison forged to contain the ancient Zodiac, the habitations built for all mankind neath the moon's surface, each unique yet undeniably similar.
Tis no mere
that's
Tis no mere coincidence. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Ever since Hydaelyn unfolded to us the grim fate that awaits Aetheris, every essential resource we could spare has been delivered to Labyrinthos in preparation for the Great Exodus. But that is not all. It is also a testing ground for the technologies that will allow us to settle on distant stars. Though the Loporrits have endeavoured to make the moon inhabitable, that is not our final destination. Mankind must learn to propagate life where there is none, to thrive where all is barren, perhaps in a later patch. Alas, time is not on our side. I've arranged for you all to enter the Central Circuit. It is there that most of our preparations for the Great Exodus are carried out, the construction of the Ark among them. Though our plans have been made public, access remains highly restricted. You, however, will not be subject to said restrictions and will have free rein to come and go as you please. Such was the will of the Forum, after all.
We will prove ourselves worthy of your trust. Your trust. I said it wrong, but I'm sticking with it.
Then let us proceed.
Your phaser is a pee-pee butter. White crew of the Forum, the skills of the Shinafta Ward are permitted to enter the Central Circuit! I regret nothing.
The Aether Burner is being constructed not far from here. Overseeing the work is Kukol Dankol, after whom the forge is named. Once the necessary introductions have been made, I shall leave you with him to discuss the particulars. This way. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Why walk when you can drive? Oh yeah, I think you want a left turn. No, you can keep going. It's just there's a see there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of this part of the game. This is kind of like the last dud bit, to be honest. There's a lot of like wrap up conversations and shit. There's actually might be a side quest I want you guys to do at some point, but I don't know if it's side quest or main quest. I'm not sure.
One way to tell.
I will find out.
Yep, that one. That's how you tell. Find out. Is that a Lalafell? Do I have to kick it?
I could swap them out. No, been there, done that. Damn near lost my eyebrows.
Think, Kukol, think! We be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Yes, that does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, Master Force, you know, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
The schedule remains unchanged, for better or worse. Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the Aether Burner conundrum.
Not seen you lot down here before.
There are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to offer. If not, you are at liberty to return them to the surface, by whatever means you see fit.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the Aether Burner.
Aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace. As the name ought to tell you, the Aether Burner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding. Even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb. but it ain't perfect. According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the Forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient. A measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
Hast thou consulted with the Loperites?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You're trying to drive me mad!
Do you speak of Allagan refined adamantite, perchance?
You know of it?
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allagan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded. As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Oi, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ends like blowing up a dam and watching the river of Aether come rushing through. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it though. We were fortunate enough to salvage some for the Aether burner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the Northern Empty during the calamity. With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency would be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
Was Dalamud the other moon that they dropped on Bahamut?
That was the one that it was in.
Oh,
That
Dalamud was... Right,
yeah,
okay.
That was the red moon, and that came down and blew up, basically.
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with. Drive calls from Ragnarok-class internment hulks. Those are the prize bits we really need. According to the Gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up. It's rough going in there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
The cream? Isn't like cream of the crop?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
Want me to go in there and fetch the what's-its? This sounds like a job for someone else. Okay, gotta go with the first one.
That may be for the best, though you doubtless find the task too dull for your liking.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously... Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
Of course. The floor is yours. What's all this?
Gathering firewood, so to speak. We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavensward. This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-Wood expedition myself.
Canny Senna's younger brother?
Yeah, the one with the dump fringe.
Yeah.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether. Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists.
Yes, in Wolverine.
Or enthusiasts.
Fuck you, Carbon. Carbon goes, yes, in Wolverine.
Magical artifacts of Allagan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all.
Cyrena from the mall?
Yeah, it's me! Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad. Anyway, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics. Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. Combine a source like that with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship. I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking, and I'm a born plunderer.
The pirate kid.
Yeah, blonde pirate.
Yeah.
Who you totally fucked up.
Yeah.
Or Merwood totally fucked up.
Yeah.
I'll be an old Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
Oh, a nod from me. Daddy's thinking, oh shit, showing me up. Because he has friends.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, I think it's just sort of him realizing that, like, oh, my kids are actually competent.
Right. Is there a dungeon soon?
Not soon, but
okay.
There's one in this zone.
Okay.
It's times like these we're reminded of how famous, or infamous, Alphino has become. Who'd have thought he could achieve so much with a single link pearl conversation, with a single Discord server? As we're expecting rather a lot of visitors in the near future, I'd best return to the surface and inform the relevant parties. I also have a contact of my own that might be worth a try.
Oh, and who might that be?
That's for me to know, and you to find out. And on that note, I leave matters here in your capable hands. Best of luck. Free gear, yay!
Yay!
Are you level 90 yet?
No, I think I am, actually.
Yeah, you can get the, oh, maybe you need to I think you need to. Oh, meanwhile in Undar, you get like a class set for being level 90. I think it's a story beat.
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials.
Sorry.
Viergeist, we have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
Who the fuck are the stone torches?
Good question.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberk will personally see it done.
Is that Gusetsu again?
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Tizona's blade, clear the way. Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults. Of course, I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it. The final days descend upon our world. If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth? That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together. It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now. Uldar will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future. You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
We've fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses. Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
Commander Hext, what are you doing here?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
They've changed the outfit, haven't they?
No.
I swear this is different.
No, it's the same. It's the gear she gets at the end of Stormblood.
Okay.
While it pains me to admit it, you are right. Our deficiency so plain to see.
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the Scions assigned to the Shroud. I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
I remember that cat character in the background. We gave them like, "Oh, the Griff Orc voice, the orc, yeah. But eat meat on the bone. Bit of meat's on the menu, boys." You know, like reminiscing.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
I won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Papalymo.
Paps.
Paps.
Very mild and cloths.
There you are. We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already... Ah. That was a roar. A dragon's roar.
My father would have said, "My dead son."
I missed where that was meanwhile.
Authored in the Ruby Sea.
Ah, cool.
And so, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honorable Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid.
Sugar Bra, dude! It's Sortaman! Let's go,
Hancock?
brah!
What a surprise this is.
I miss him. Cowabunga,
And
dude!
a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
Oh, I'm sad Loz isn't here for this bit.
Yeah, but he'll get to see it in his own turn.
Yeah, I know, but it's nice to do it on stream. Oh, there you go. Okay.
The friends are searching for a offended mandate and sacred relics. We will only know if I meet your requirements once they have arrived. In the meantime, is there aught we might do to be of your service?
Shall I do it?
Yeah, go for it.
Ah! You've already done more than enough. If I had to say, though, I could use someone who knows a thing or two about elegant technology. I wonder who that could mean. Who there? Lad with the red eyes and matching hair. You seem to know more than the average scholar.
Ah, if only Master Kokol knew how right he was. While he and Graha establish a rapport, why don't we help with our preparations for the great Exodus, Abe's Exodus? Indeed, this would mean going above and beyond the terms of our arrangement, but I propose, this is not to curry favor. As confident I am that we will succeed, one must be ready for every eventuality. This would also be an opportunity to familiarize ourselves with the logistics of traversing the great expanse. And if nothing else, it beats twiddling our thumbs while we wait for the adamantite.
Well, ain't you a bunch of helpful buggers? If you've a mind to lend a hand, I know where you ought to go. Charlie and Hamlet is lousy with researchers and scholarly types, busying themselves, preparing for the Exodus. Pah, that lot need all the help they can get.
Well then, off we go.
Busy work time.
Yay. Yay. Didn't I pick up,
Yes. Chest? Chondrite. What we got? Let's have a look.
What?
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Meh. I like the other one better.
I'll leave it on for now.
It's fine. I'll warn you. Basically, the last zone is the one we're going to care about what you look like.
Oh.
You haven't got that yet.
We could get that, ain't I?
Well, you ain't got that yet. I'm out of rage. I ain't got no rage. I'm out of mana. We ain't got enough mana.
Why did I think that I'd have that? Because, like, I haven't looked at bloody explored the
I don't
entire
know,
area.
Zeno. I don't know. Perhaps you are merely a silly Billy.
Maybe.
The silly Billy are. Your powers are useless on me, you silly Billy.
What?
It's the Venture Brothers.
Oh, I haven't actually,
I know you haven't. Despite Nazareth and my insistence.
Oh, I'll make time.
It's a good show. Good fun. I kind of miss it, actually. I was thinking about it the other day. I think it's crazy, because I remember starting to watch it, like, years... It was on in, like, the early 2000s-ish, I think, or late 2000s, maybe. And I didn't catch it until I was, like, 18, 19, so 2012?
Yeah.
By which point it was on, like, season 4. I think it ended up doing 8 seasons, maybe? Something like that. I think that some of them were, like, specials and stuff, but it was, like, it ended 3 or 4 years ago now.
Should I keep going and get the 8th right, or should I just do this?
Get the 8th right. Get the 8th right.
Oops.
Doesn't matter. But it went on for it was released really slowly over like 20 years basically. Not so long. Maybe like more like 15 years. Good show. Very funny. Good show, everyone. Good
It
show.
kind of gives me the impression that it's kind of off the wall enough to keep my interest. I'm just kind of so done with the stereotypical narratives that come out of the West. Like, so many coming of age stories that are all the bloody same.
Oh, it's like it's satire on like all
Yeah.
comic book stuff and,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
old. Guess you guys are too young to remember Harry Enfield and Chums. What with Can I have a jam sandwich, Miss Patterson? It's fucking Kevin and Perry, I think. But Harry Enfield? I don't know. I was exposed to a lot of stuff that was definitely behind me, so. Can I have a jam sandwich, Miss Patterson? From what I can tell, a lot of the people actually live down here. I don't know how much help we can offer, but I dare say they'll benefit from some of that fresh inspiration Scholark Monteshane mentioned. Let's start by asking around. Ideally, without getting in anyone's way.
Let's meet as it by the asteroids once our work is done.
Helping with the Ark, even with all the power Master Coco's managed to squeeze out of the Aetherburner, is still not on Earth apparently. And now I hear the final days have arrived. Horrible creatures running rampant all over. If only we'd begun Abe's exodus sooner. People are dying. And there'll be no end of it if we don't fulfill our duties. But we will. We've spent years preparing for this moment. Believe in the plan. All will be well.
Okay, I thought we were actually doing shit, not just gathering information. Okay. Hello. Hello. Are you one of the new helpers? Working on the Aetherburner. Oh dear, I hear things have come to a standstill on that front. Even so, I choose that over my current duties, checking and loading samples, day in, day out. It's tiring, thankless work. Still, no one will be cross if I misplace a few legumes or what have you. That is legumes, isn't it?
Yep.
The forum's got enough on their plate as it is, what with deciding who gets to board the Ark and when. A lot of powerful people have opinions about that. My heart goes out to Master Fortuno and the others. Hardly get a moment's rest, I expect. Do they even have time to sleep? Legume is... Huh? No. Legumes is one of the units of measurement, isn't it? I think it actually means the...
No, it's beans.
Yeah.
Beans!
It's
They do like malms and yarms and ilms.
Stuff that grows in pods.
It's miles, yards, and inches. But they say malms, yarms, and ilms.
Rob?
Offering to help? That's very kind, but I shall be able to organise the rest of the documents myself.
Got a call.
It's mostly lists of the things we'll need once we arrive on the moon. And then whichever star we choose as our new home. My duties largely concern the maintenance of living conditions, so I'll be a lot busier after we depart. I hear one of our lunar collaborators have come down to assist in our efforts. I'm looking forward to finally meeting them in person, after having communicated with them in such a limited capacity thus far. To be perfectly honest, I'm not even the slightest idea what they look like. I do hope they're not enormous looming giants. Why, I would much prefer something small and fluffy like that behatted rabbit that ran by.
No.
Very intense music, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh, little Froggo. Beautiful.
Actually doing all the work. Living way. Someone did have... Wait, did someone have living way?
I do. It's mine.
Fancy meeting you here, Jarena.
Ah, yes.
Our friends in the forum brought us to see their tiny, teeny boat, toy boat, which was quite impressive considering they didn't use any creation magics. What we're really interested in is Aetheris itself, though we now find ourselves in a sort of funny underground miniaturized version of it. Forum will give us a guided tour, but it appears they're rather preoccupied. Honestly, all that time to prepare and they're still not ready. I suppose we'll just have to show ourselves around. Or at least, that's what we were planning to do until we chanced upon Urianger and your good self. Since you're both dawdling about, engaging in idle chit-chat, perhaps you could show us a few points of interest. That'd be fun.
It is coming up to past now. Do you want to carry on?
Yeah, so
because we're tearing away from laws at this rate.
Yeah, we are. So what we're gonna do now, everyone in chat, we're actually gonna stop now, and I either will be streaming tomorrow or Wednesday, probably some Timberborn, because yeah, I love that game. Something chill, something easy and chill, and then Thursday, I think Loz, myself, and Nazith may be streaming something. I do not know what as of yet. But yep, that's it for today. I think it's time to say goodnight, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Could I have jab damage, Miss Patterson?